Hi everyone. Today I'm talking about body care products, both for the skin and for the lips. So I just want to share some of my favorites. Now a lot of these are going to be unscented or just barely scented because I can't deal with strong scents. So years ago I loved scented products, but now I just can't do it. So let's start with a couple hand creams. Really my favorite right now is the Neutrogena Norwegian formula hand cream. It has no scent. It's really thick, which is nice. The last time I was at Ulta, they only had one on the shelf, this one. But I need one for my purse. And the nice thing is it's not going to come out. It's so nice and thick. But because I only had one and I wanted to use my $3.50 off coupon, I also bought this one from Neutrogena, the Fast Absorbing, and I smelled it before I left the store. Went like that, and I go, oh, it doesn't smell like anything. And then I brought it home, and it has a scent. So, not my favorite, but I'm keeping this one in the kitchen just to grab when I'm looking at my hands and thinking, oh my gosh, they look terrible. So, yeah, it's scented. Whew. A little too much for me, so I'm not putting that in my purse and I'm not putting it in my bedside. I keep this brand at my bedside because I don't want to be smelling anything all night. I put this on my hands before I go to sleep. And knuckles. You know, I've got the dry Swedish knuckles going on. So those are the two things I'm using right now for hand. Some of these body lotions I could also use, and I just realized I'm sitting here at a table and I'm missing one. So I'll have to do this video in parts. But let's look at body butters. Now in another video I mentioned the Body Shop body butter in aloe. And the reason I like the aloe is because it doesn't have much of a scent compared to the other body butters. Now at Ulta, these are $20. They last a pretty long time, unless you scoop a bunch out at one time. But I was there the other day thinking, I'm out of this, I want to buy another one, again with my $3.50 off coupon, thinking it's going to apply to $20, and the woman rang it, and she said, this is $9.99. And I said, what? She said, you could go get another one. I said, okay, to use the coupon, because I was a penny short. So I wonder why they were half off. So I went back to the display and there was a tiny little sticker that said $9.99. But it wasn't just under the aloe. I didn't ask her if all of them were on sale, but I checked online today, which is in March 2015, on Ulta.com, and only this aloe one was listed as $9.99. The rest were listed. They're on sale, but it was like 2 for $27, which still is not a bad price at all. It's like $13.50 per. But they were only on sale till April 4th, but every now and then they go on sale. So wonderful body butter, goes on nicely, isn't greasy or anything. But it does come in a lot of wonderful scents. So I would suggest that, I don't even know if Body Shop has their own stores anymore, but definitely Ulta carries it. Go into an Ulta store and just smell all the testers and find one that you like. This is really a nice body butter. Now if you like a coconut smell, the Trader Joe's coconut body butter is really nice. It does smell like coconut though. It opens like this. Oh yeah, it smells like the tropics. I like to put this on my legs after shaving. It's very, very nice and rich, like a body butter should be. So another nice choice. And I don't remember how much these were, but I will link to it. I'll link to all of these products in the description box below if you click show more. So I'll have a link to this. I think I also found it on Amazon.com. Now another body butter that's out there is Paulas Choice. They changed their packaging. They no longer come in jars. They come in these tubes. She calls this clinical, ultra-rich, soothing body butter. I don't know why it's clinical. It's still really nice. And of course, all of her products are unscented. Comes out in a tube like this, nice and thick. To put the cap back on. And oh my gosh, it's so nice. Now I'm smelling I'm smelling the Trader Joe's coconut. Lovely. Again, great for your legs after shaving, great for in the summer, or once going over the menopause line. My skin is a lot more dry, but that's what happens when you don't have estrogen anymore. Then a new body butter. This is a sample that I was introduced to. I bought some, I needed more Emlyn under eye cover cream, and I bought some, I also needed more foundation, and sometimes they run specials where they'll put in sample sizes of different things. So they put in a sample. This special was their Edna line, which, and this is their replenishing body butter. And when I opened it up, I thought, oh, but their Edna line is usually heavily scented. This one isn't. This is unscented, and look, it even looks like butter. It's the color of butter, and has no scent. Oh my goodness, it is so nice. This is really a nice body butter. It's not greasy like butter, but it sure does look like it. So another lovely body butter. All right, so next I'm going to get into some things, a couple things that are just lotions and creams that are decent. CeraVe, such a great line and for the price. Oh my goodness, you can find this at Walgreens and at CVS and other drugstore type places and big box stores. So they have this, this is their moisturizing cream. And, you know, not as thick as body butter, but it does the trick. So this one, yeah, it's really nice. I'm a little surprised that, well, a lot of their stuff comes in jars, not in tubes, but this is going to last a long time. I've had this for a long time, actually, because I forgot I had it. I put it in my linen closet, and it still smells good, which is good, because sometimes when some lotions are a little bit older, you forget about them, you put them in the back of your cabinet, then you pull them out again and you smell them, they go, oh, they smell like they've been sitting there for a long time. So this one still smells good. Another one of my all-time favorites is Lubriderm, especially when it is fragrance-free. And the other nice thing about Lubriderm is that oftentimes they will have coupons available for $2 off or something like that. And of course you can get this at any drugstore, big box store, grocery store. This is fantastic to just have in the bathroom with a convenient pump. I've been using Lubriderm for years, and yeah, it's one of my all-time favorites. And I might have shown this one. I don't even know if they make this one anymore. This is a Lubriderm with oat extract. Again, it's something that's, yeah, it doesn't have a scent, which is so nice. And I don't know if they, like I said, I don't know if they sell this anymore. Sometimes they'll come out with different Lubriderm products that have some kind of premium something inside. So always check the scents in the stores if you can, just in case you take something home scented and then you end up not liking it. In the bath and shower gel department, there are a few things that I like that I have here with me. Two of them are from Ulta. They're the beauty smoothies. They call them the 3-in-1 beauty smoothie. Well, they're supposed to be shower gel, bubble bath, and shampoo. I do not use them as shampoo. And the scents that I have here are the Go-Go Guava. I really like that one. And the Apple Envy. This one I got on sale. You see the sales sticker. This was only $7, but normally they're $16, and they're $3.50 off coupon applies. They also have regular bath gels. Now I have one that's an older one here from Ulta called Melon Mango that can be used as a bubble bath too. And online they have some others. They have different packaging now and different scents. They don't have that melon anymore, but they're smaller than these big containers. Online they also have some smaller beauty smoothies. I haven't really looked for them in the stores, but it's a nice way to try them. And then another shower gel I'm trying, only because I got a coupon for a free one, and then a 20% off coupon to buy, is from Bath & Body. So I was opening all of the testers and smelling them, and a woman asked me if I need some help. I said, well, I'm looking for a shower gel that's the least offensive smell, least strong. So I had already set this one aside. This is from their Hawaii line. This is the Waikiki Beach Coconut. So this one smelled pretty good. And they only had a couple of them left. She said, yeah, this is the one in the Hawaii line that they run out of all the time. And then the other one that she suggested that I also thought was pretty good is called Endless Weekend. So this one is pretty nice. And then being a shower gel, it should rinse down the drain and not really stay on me with really strong scents. So those are shower gels and things that I'm liking. I also use Ivory soap, which I didn't bring to the table with me today, but that's also a nice backup soap. Floats in the tub and it smells okay. Now, another thing that I'll use in the shower anyway is the Neutrogena body oil. The thing I like about this is that it's sesame seed oil, and when I have done a detox cleanse that I normally do once a year through a place in Chicago, we get to a certain point in the cleanse and we're told do not use any lotions on your body at this point because our bodies just absorb everything, and during the detox month-long program our body's trying to get rid of stuff. But the one thing we can use is sesame seed oil. So this is sesame seed oil plus some other things, but I'll use it in the shower after I'm done. After I rinse off my hair and I'm done with everything, and I especially use it on my legs, especially in the summer. And then I'll just let that last little bit of water from the shower rinse some of it off, and then I'll wash my hands with a bar of soap to get that last little bit off my hands, and then towel dry, but I still have quite a bit of the oil on. And then another oil that I use is castor oil. Now, I bought this little bottle years ago, and then I bought a bigger one, and I filled this to keep this in my medicine cabinet. This castor oil has antifungal properties, so I'll use it on my toes. And recently a friend of mine who's a chiropractor told me that she and her sister dab a little bit on their finger at the end of the day before they go to bed, and their face is completely washed, and they put some on their eyebrows, and then the little bit that's left on their fingertips they put on their eyelashes. So another nice use for that. There are probably other uses for castor oil that I'm not even using. It's a stickier, thicker oil than the sesame and then the Neutrogena. So that's why I only use it for certain purposes. Another body thing that I love in the summer is Sunless Tanning, and I use it on my legs. Now, there used to be a brand that I was using a while back, but I had to have a particular hairstylist get it for me, and then I couldn't get it anymore. And then Paulas Choice started selling it. At first they were selling this, and then they went on sale at the same time that they came out with this foam. And I had already tried this Neutrogena foam, which you can tell I didn't use it very often because it says new, and then I still have some, and they don't even sell this anymore. So between Paula's and using them on my legs, they're both good, and they both gave good color. It takes a little practice to not have a streakiness. This one was scented more strongly though, so I think that's why they moved it out and went to this one, the Sun 365 Self-Tanning Foam. It's so easy to use. It's so much easier than the Neutrogena foam was. The Neutrogena foam would still be kind of liquidy in my hand. This one's truly a foam. It's easy to put on. And then another thing that I did with it last summer or fall, after doing all my skincare in the morning, after the sunscreen, I take a little bit of this, like a dime size amount of this Sunless Tanning Foam, put it between my fingers and just pat my face. And later in the day I would notice a nice glow that was kind of like I had a good bronzer on. And sometimes not the first day I used it, but certainly the second day if I used it 2 or 3 days in a row and then I not use it. It wasn't orangey. And I remember reading a comment from a woman who said her husband was concerned that if she used this on her face, she would look like an Oompa Loompa. And she didn't. And I didn't either. These are not the Sunless Tannings of years and years ago, QT. I don't know if any of you remember QT, where we turn out being orange and you get it on your hands. It was hard to wash off. You still have to wash your hands when you use this stuff, but it's so great for my pasty white legs in the summer. And people have no idea that that's how I get my tan legs. Big, big favorite. Now I want to move over to some lip care, and I would say my 2 top favorite lip care items are this Neutrogena, the Neutrogena lip balm. I introduced my nephew to this when he was, I don't know, 19. He loves this stuff. And for a while it was hard to find, but find it again at Walgreens, CVS, Ulta, sometimes at drugstores connected to grocery stores. And then another one that was hard to find for a while was this Nivea Moisture. This is the one that's completely plain. I don't remember if this one has SPF. The Neutrogena one does, but it's just so nice. I especially use this at night before I go to bed, and if I get up in the middle of the night and when my lips are really dry. Now another one that's out there is the Ballistics Deep Renewal. This one is scented though. It has a light scent. Yeah, it's got a scent. And some people were using this under their eyes. For me, it was too much scented stuff right by my nose. But this one also has a sun protection factor, so it's a good balm. And then getting back to Paulas Choice, I'm disappointed that she's not making this anymore. This was her SPF 30 actually. Great for outdoors. It has zinc oxide. She's not making this, but she is making this lip and body balm treatment. I don't think it has SPF in it, but it's in a different packaging today. The thing is, I've had this for a while, and you can tell I've hardly used any of it because it's just this really, it's not waxy, but it's completely solid. And people constantly comment on her site. This would be so much better in an applicator like this, a stick that you can just put on your lips and not have to touch it. But otherwise, it's excellent. It's just hard to use. It's hard to apply. And I would like it if she made it in a small one for lips and then in a wider one that you could just rub on your skin. This. And it's solid enough that they should be able to do that. I don't know why they haven't. Because it's an excellent product. Now another thing I was given a while back, I bought something from Trish McAvoy at Nordstrom, and the saleswoman gave me this. This is a lip, hang on, I wrote it down. I got new glasses, so I don't maybe have to use my magnifying glass. The Beauty Booster Lip Balm. It does have SPF 15, and it's got, you know, the little angly thing. Let's see if I can put a little bit on my hand. So it's basically clear. I can tell that it's a little bit yellow, but and it really, well, it's got a tiny bit of scent to it, but not much. So this is a nice one. You know, of course it's more elegant than something that's out of a tube. So that's lovely. And let's see, I covered the oils, I covered the lotions, I covered the body butters, the Sunless Tanning, the body washes, the gel, shower gels, and all the lip stuff. So those are my favorites. You can tell most of it is unscented. I have a few scented things, but most of those are things that get washed and go down the drain. In the future, I plan to test a few other things and see what I think, and when I do, I'll post another video. Hopefully I'll remember this one, and I'll link to the new video from this video, probably in that corner. And also, below the video, click show more and open up the description box. I'll have all of these products listed there and other videos that you might be interested in linked down there too. Alright, thanks. Bye.